Good morning. We are here with Gary Haven again at Windermere Community Realty here in Portland, Oregon. And we're going to talk about backup offers on HUD houses and how you go about placing a backup offer. Gary, why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure, I'd be happy to. Thanks, Emily, for having me on our July edition of Q&As. One of the most frequent questions that we get as a team, as well as myself when I answer the HUD hotline, is that how do we put in a backup offer? I get that question all the time. And because our homes many of them are priced so incredibly well, we get multiple offers on these properties. And the way to put in a backup offer on these is different than a traditional sale or even a bank owned, because usually you're using state forms on those types of transactions. And because everything's done by electronic bid on HUD Home Store, the backup offer must be bid while the property is still active and showing up on HUD Home Store. And it's a very, very simple process. All you have to do is when you place a bid for one of the HUD homes, on the bid screen there's a question that says, do you wish to hold as backup? And you either answer yes or no. And if your buyer wants to be considered as a backup buyer in case something goes wrong with the first accepted bid, then you just check mark yes, and it's automatically held. And if it is an acceptable bid and it's the next highest bid to the winning bid, it will be automatically processed, and you'll receive an email that states that you are now in number one position. If the property does not have an acceptable backup offer, it will return to HUD Home Store, at which time then you can go ahead and bid for that home again. And again, I would advise, if your clients really like the house, go ahead and mark the yes box when they do ask if you would like to hold as a backup offer. So it's a very simple process, just a little bit different than a traditional or a bank-owned sale.
All right, that is fantastic information. Appreciate that. And we'll be back next month with some more questions and answers on HUD houses with Gary. Thanks a lot.
Absolutely.